This is an update of all the books that I have been reading lately. I continued on listening to Harrow the Ninth, which is the second book in the Locked Tomb series. I would say this series is so crazy, so bizarre, so weird. I literally have no idea what's going on in this series. It's one of those series where I can't read it at work. I need to read it at home. I need to be immersive listening to it and reading it. And I've been following along with the podcast that goes chapter by chapter because I don't understand a lot of it. Speaking of crazy and bizarre, I read Julie Chan is Dead. And I'm also currently listening to Yellowface, so I'm like also noticing some similarities with the plot here. I liked like 60% of Julie Chan, and then the last 40% kind of went off the deep end into something else, and I kind of got a little bored from it. I think this would be actually really good like on TV, like kind of seeing these like cult vibes. A good weird type of show, sort of like The Hunting Wives was kind of like weird. But in the book format, I just like ended up not liking it as much as I thought I was gonna like it. But it was a very quick and easy read and listen. Another thriller I did like was The Locked Ward. This author writes one of my favorite thrillers ever, which is House of Glass. And I would say this is a good comparable thriller. I would say it's like a good runner up to it. But I would still highly recommend this book and this author. And then I read The Warrior Heir, which is the start of the Heir Chronicles. This is a completed series, and this was written back in like 2011 or 2012. And I was obsessed with this series, and I think I read the first 3, but I never finished the rest of them. And because I don't remember what happened with the series at all, I wanted to like start over with it. I think I will get to the second book eventually. I really did like it. It's a good like nostalgic YA fantasy, like with wizards and magicians and spells and all that. But the second book isn't at my forefront right now at this moment. And then the last fantasy book I read last week was Silver Cloak. I really had high hopes for this because I heard it was like a fantasy mystery, like detective cop sort of vibe. And I was expecting more like mystery, like let's put clues together, let's solve something. Felt like it just kind of jumbled up with all the rest of the romanticities that I've been reading that I actually can't really remember what even was like happening in this book. So this one was a little bit of a disappointment again with the new romanticities that have been coming out. That is all I have been reading and listening to lately.